Peace. Heaven speaks that you are the reason. Heaven speaks that you are the reason. Reflect yourself upon the beauty and the mystery of it all. Let this be profound to you. Let us have presence for it and remembrance of it in every moment of our being. This mystery that plays out before you and all that you are and all that you are witness to. The significance, the relativity to everything occurring within you and upon your life. That you have a life. Let this be enough that we are grateful. And let us witness of our being. Let us witness of our own witnessing. There's something so profound is occurring. That you have a nature, that you have a being, that there is a oneness in you, that there is a life within you. And that nothing can take from this. But that all things are granted upon you. That this is revealed upon you, that heaven speaks. That you are the reason that heaven speaks. And that it does this through every piece of your being. And all that you are and all that you are witness to. Let us know this as love. Let us be humble before the truth of our nature and the truth of our being. Let us be humble before it. Everything within you. Everything before you. Let us be humble before it. Let us contemplate. Let us reflect of our own being and our own nature. Let us reflect in the beauty, in the mystery of it all. That you have a self. That nature has granted you. That you have a self. Let us be humble and accept that no mistake is made in this. That you are occurring, that you are witnessing, that you have a capability in all that you observe. That there may be love within you. You know, we're such funny creatures, us human life. We have such desires. And we do not know that our desires are our suffering. That in everything that you seek of yourself, it will be granted to you through this suffering. That you will come awake to what is beautiful and what is true within your being. And that you may grant this upon all things. And that this is shared. That every occurrence upon your life, that you have a nature, that your heart shape every witnessing, every suffering into something beautiful that is unique and true of your being, and that you may grant this upon yourself, this process of becoming that you are. This mystery, this awakening to oneself in all things. That the difficulties you face and everything that is presented to you in this world, all suffering that is presented to you in this world, all hardship, let this be ease. Let us find this beauty and truth within these things. Let us embody of our own nature that this is a gift, that you have something to conquer, that you have something to claim, that in every shadow, in every darkness, there is a love occurring for you, that you come awake to yourself within these things, and that you determine further of your being what will be beautiful and true. This image of heart that you are, this image of heart that I am, this oneness in life in God. You see, God loves human life. God loves human life to the highest degree. that anything that is needed to occur for you to be awake to yourself will occur. That this grand adventure before you, this happening, this being, this witnessing, that it is entirely a gift to you in all of it, in all of its beauty, in all of its suffering. Perhaps God will come down and live inside of a man, that God may know what man may do with such a thing as suffering. But you shape all things in this way of beauty and truth. You see, it does not matter. It does not matter. All material desire or accomplishment, it does not matter, but that you have this of your being, this truth in nature that you are, that the circumstance surrounding you, whether you be rich or whether you be poor, that there is a wealth within you, and that you have this power, you have this ability within yourself that God has granted you, that this life is occurring within you, that you may further determine and attain over this wealth in this life, and that this world will become an image of you in this wealth, in this life. This test upon you, that you have blood in your veins, that you have a heart that beats and feels, that there is breath in your lungs, that you may speak and know of your own word, and that you find this, that you are tested upon this, everything true of your being, that you are tested upon it, that you are allowed this, that you may be a proof and a truth of yourself. In all hardship, here is ease. In every difficulty, here is strength. In every suffering, reason that there may be beauty within you. And that you may grant this, that love may be occurring within you, that you may grant this upon all others, that you find yourself in them, in all others, that in everything wicked, in everything good, that you witness yourself in others, and that you are allowed this test of your own being, what is true and what is beautiful, that you are allowed this, that you may be a proof upon yourself, that you are a righteous judgment of yourself, that you are a witness, that you are a confession of your own being and heart upon this world and in the heavens. And that heaven will speak to you in all things, that God's voice and God's language is written upon all things, is speaking upon and within and throughout all things, if we will only listen to this truth of our own nature, if we will only have such a care, that we will have such a care for ourselves, that we attain this wisdom in this truth, that I care for all others is a care upon myself, that your strength may be mine, that your weaknesses have purpose, that I may have strength to grant you, that my weaknesses have purpose, that you may have strength to grant me, that we are a harmony, that nothing is out of place but a decision to be one and whole, that you have been granted all of this to find out of your being, that this is being facilitated upon you, that this is nature occurring, this is evolution occurring, this is revolution occurring, that all things hidden are uncovered, that you are being granted this darkness, that you may give it eyes to see yourself, that all things hidden are revealed upon you, that you know yourself within them, and that you are further proof in a truth of your heart. The forgiveness and innocence are occurring here and now, that I am here and now, that you are in this present moment, that we may grant upon all things this decision we have made of ourselves, that we will go through this process of awakening, that we will determine further of our own being, in what way, in my unique nature, in what way that I am, in what way that you are, that this harmony is occurring, that heaven's voice is speaking here and now as I am, that heaven's voice is speaking here and now as you are, that death is a servant to this life, that you are granted this, that you reflect upon this beauty and mystery of being, that you explore, that you wonder, that you create, that you are of your nature, that you create beauty in this world, that you may grant yourself upon this world the beauty in the truth that you are, that you have uncovered in everything hidden, in every darkness that you have found it out, the beauty that you may create and grant upon all things that live forever within you. This nature that God is, this nature that I am, this nature that you are, this nature of the witness, that all things become this beauty, this truth. Look within this mirror, this mystery, and take time. This time has been granted to you. Take time, take life, and give these things. Give time, give life to all others in your presence, that all things may become this, that you may create through your being, that heaven may come through you and bless this earth, that God has created you in such a way that the living force within and throughout all things, the life within and throughout all things, the beauty and the truth within and throughout all things has granted this upon you, has facilitated this upon you, has created you in this way that you have something unique and beautiful and true within you that is required that you may give and witness of your being. That eternity was not complete without you, that you were necessary, that you are blessed in this every struggle that you go through, that you are blessed in this every struggle that you may go through, that you will find it out. What am I? What am I but that I am, and all things become this? You see, in this way, servants become masters. Those who are sick, you become healers. In all that is silent, hear now a voice is speaking. This song, harmony, a chorus of heavenly voices rejoice within you, and that you grant this within your being in an acceptance, in a delivered state of faith, that you have correct actions within your being and in your hand, in the spoken word of your tongue, that you are a righteous witness and judge upon oneself, that this God is living within you, that you attain that which live within you, that life which is one in all. You attain this, you claim what is rightfully yours, what heaven will seek to grant you, that you know forgiveness, that you have acceptance of your own nature, and that you are justice in this way, that you are a care for all others in this way, that you are an acceptance and a forgiveness and a love within yourself and throughout all others, this one life, that all may be beauty and all may be true. Let this pour out from within you, this heart that you have been granted, this voice that is uniquely yours, this language written upon and within all things that God is. Let it be revealed upon you. Let us be humble in receiving this. And from everything that we let go of, that we may have this through an open hand, that we accept and receive of our being. This truth that life is, this truth that you are, this truth that I am, this oneness, this wholeness, this creative force, the beauty come from you in all that you witness, that you determine here now in your nature, in your own unique way of being, that all things become as you are, that you gaze into this mirror, and the beauty and truth is what you find from every suffering, from every darkness, from every tear that you have wept in this life of yours, so unique, through every pain, through every loss, that love was always occurring upon you. And that you can have this peace here and now, that you may have this rest here and now, that this truth live within you, and that what live within you here and now touch and reflect upon all things, that heaven speaks, that you are the reason. Beautiful love and truth. Glory, grace, strength, thanks, grateful God. I am that you are. Courage, strength, protection. I am with you. Peace.